Hey folks, welcome back to Brown. In the last episode, we cleaned out Botan City. We cleared out the haunted forest, rather, of its ghost problem. And in today's episode, we are going to put the trade stone that we got to use. If you remember, we went through Sylph Cove's warehouse and used the card key to get some rare items, and let's see what happens. Aw, man. Yep, that's right, using the trade stone to simulate being traded, because you can't with this emulator, we have evolved our Haunter into a Gengar. This guy, that Gengar, so good. So good. Now what I'm also going to do is deposit a couple items that I will not be needing, that I think I won't be needing at least, so I can make room for some items that we're going to pick up along the way, because there's not going to be really an easy place to stop in these next few areas. It's like the next few episodes are going to be a forest, a route, a power plant, and then probably a city. It's going to be huge. So it's going to be few and far between. But with all that taken care of, let's move on to today's point of interest. We're going to be going through the Castro Forest. As you can see, there's a little bit of training done on the team to make sure that they are of proper level before taking on this area. It is all bug-type Pokemon. Like, plain and simple. It's all bug-type Pokemon in the Castro Forest. Also, if you do look at our team, we are only 2 members away from a fully evolved force. And I'm working on getting the other 2 to evolve as quickly as possible, without, like, super grinding methods. Yeah, this bug catcher has a Weedle in this area. I don't even know how we got this far. And since today's episode is so short, about 15 minutes in length, I'm going to keep all the random encounters in, because I want to talk to you guys. I enjoy talking to you people. You viewers, actually is a better term. I don't like you people. I enjoy talking to my viewers. And we have a couple good battles in here too. I could easily just throw Charizard in front and watch him burn everything, but come on, what's the fun in that? Besides, Nidoqueen needs some loving. And it's not like these things are actually any tough. They are only bug-type Pokemon. Paris is like a weird bug grass, I'm pretty sure, but that's like, there's all bug poison, bug flying, bug grass. They're all, except Parasect. I will admit, Parasect is kind of a dick, because it has Spore, and Spore is like the bane of my existence in first generation, because it puts you to sleep 100% of the time. And sleep doesn't go away as good as it should in the early generations. Like, once it goes away, you have spent your entire turn waking up. It's not like you just snap awake and then you can attack. It's like, oh, I woke up and guess I have to wait a turn now. Nidoqueen, wake up. Good lord, Nidoqueen. Get your shit together. Come on, girl. Again, I could just switch to really anyone. Heck, even Victory Bell could probably do better. I could put it to sleep. I could probably use Cut, and it would do okay. And see, then it just spores me right away. Like, it knows. It has that turn to know. And I think that's just annoying as crap. But the team is coming along quite nicely, in my opinion. We have Igneal the Charizard. As a quick recap, we have Igneal the Charizard. We have Neptune the Slowpoke, soon to be either a Slowbro or a Slowking. I'm hoping for Slowking. Leaf the Victory Bell. Ronnie the Nidoqueen. Zephyr the Gengar. And Beat the Yanma, soon to be a Yanmega, hopefully. In case you missed the episode where I caught Yanma, yes, Yanmega is actually in the game. So, if it depends on if he kept the same method, I'm sure he did, where you just level up while knowing Ancient Power, then we're going to get ourselves a Yanmega. They're so cool. And Nidoqueen finally woke up. Thank God. I was actually starting to think we were going to lose this fight. Even though I've already pre-recorded this episode, I was pretty sure we were going to lose. And after all that, we finally get enough experience to hit level 32. Hooray! Level 32! And screw it, because Scyther... We died to a Scyther. Really weird Generation 1 mechanics, by the way. Slash will always critical. Pretty sure that was how it was. And yeah, now we decide to bring in the big guns and just flamethrower everything. Not when we need it, just at the very tail end. And we get enough experience to bump us up a level 2. Way to go, Charizard. You just had to steal the spotlight. I don't know why I picked Weepin. I don't know why I just didn't switch Neptune to the front, but this works too. Also, I don't really know why I switched Neptune to the front. He's not going to be much help, unless it's poison types, but he doesn't even have Psychic yet. For example, this Venomoth. It's a jerk and makes me have to fight it. And it also poisons me, which makes it even more of a dick. Yeah, you hear that, Venomoth? I'm talking to you. You're a dick. Seriously. And after all that, we are able to run, and it turns out I don't have any antidotes. Again. I am the worst trainer, even in, like, the full Pokemon games that aren't hacks. I am terrible about carrying around full heals, stuff like that. I'm just terrible at it because my Pokemon should never have that problem. That's just always how I've been. They should never have to worry about getting frickin' status ailments because they're just that good. Taking a quick cut there so I can get a drink of water. My voice is a little rough today. It's about 1:49 a.m. and I'm recording this episode because I was at work from 10 a.m. to midnight and had no time to record anything today. Surprisingly, Slowpoke's Ice Beam is really freaking awesome against this Butterfree, partially because quad weakness with Bug Flying as it's typing. Next Pokemon is a Beedrill. We are going to stick this one out. Stick because it's got stingers. We are going to stick this one out because if we get a well-placed Confusion, we should be able to make it faint. However, its Twin Needle wrecks Slowpoke so hard. We are going to Hyper Potion though because I really want Slowpoke to get this experience. The closer we can get him to evolving, the closer, or the happier I'll be. And it's going to focus energy, which I'm still sure does nothing. I've never understood what focus energy does. Isn't it like it lowers your critical hit chance even though it says it raises it? I don't... Whatever, it used it. No critical hit. No critical hit. Oh look, no critical hit. And we beat it with a Confusion. If only we were stronger, we could have one-shot it with a Confusion. Charizard could have one-shot it with a Flamethrower. Charizard is also fully evolved. Take that into consideration. Whoops. Now Venomoth came in and disabled our Disable. Yeah, you go, Venomoth. You do that thing. Venomoth just looks also really weird in the original generations. I love using them though, don't get me wrong. I will use a Venomoth at some point in the future with another playthrough because Venomoth are cool. Maybe when I do a Crystal version playthrough in the inevitable future. Or on stream. Or some point, I don't know. I like Venomoth. They're cool. They can learn, they're just a really good bug. They're just a really good bug type. And the thing with them is they have wings, but they can't actually fly. They are bug poison, which I always forget about when I'm up against Koga in Pokemon Crystal, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver, or any of those games. I could easily just, you could set up an Earthquake sweep for his entire team almost, except for Crobat. Crobat is the only thing that he has that's flying. Venomoth? No, Venomoth is part poison. Also, there's another trade stone right here in case you need it. But yeah, Venomoth is poison bug, or bug poison, making it just so simple. Down here we have an ether, and you see I passed a stairwell. There is an exit out of here to the west, which is that stairwell, and then there is a bit further south. I'm not exactly sure if there was an exit. I think it's just a couple trainers. But we are going to run all the way back to the stairwell and take that. Which puts us in a very, 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 very long yellow tunnel. And we have another one of those just jerks who can apparently see 90 degrees either direction without turning. But he is going to have a Eradicate, which we should be able to handle quite well, in my opinion. Especially if it just wants to tail whip the entire time. Yeah, you can do that, Mr. Eradicate. You can go right ahead and tail whip the entire time. I will just get a couple good confusions in. Sadly, it's a 3-shot. At the level we are, I think we're 35 and it's 32. It's a 3-level difference, and its special is good enough to resist confusion to make it a 3-hit KO. So what a jerk. His second Pokemon is a Eradicate. Okay. And we decided not to switch again because Slowpoke is the king of all, and we're just going to run this horse into the ground with Slowpoke. Try and get as much experience on him as we can, because Slowpoke is, I think, closer to evolution than Yanma technically is. So we are going to work with him for now. But he fainted. Because, yeah, Eradicate. Really, I should have seen that coming. So we are going to bring Yanma in. Speaking of Yanma, we're going to bring Yanma in for a little bit of experience. And we're going to just keep using Noise Pulse, because Noise Pulse is amazing, and Yanma works perfectly with it. Like, I don't think I ever have taught Noise Pulse to anyone in a game before, except Yanma, or in this game. I've played a couple times in the past, way back when I was trying to get my initial start on YouTube, like even before Chocobos. There was a lesser known account called Madara Gamer. Lesser known though, it had like 100 subs, I guess. Going back and looking, it has 100 subs. Wish I could have those. But yeah, I played through it back in those days. Never recorded because it was in a time when I was in high school, or middle school, I think, and I just didn't want to. But hey, we're doing it now, and it's awesome, and I'm really happy about it. So, with that, we have, I guess, one more Eradicate. I was wrong. I thought we were pretty close to being done. In a way, we are close to being done, but I thought we were, like, done. We're gonna just bring out frickin' Gengar to handle this. Just do your thing, Gengar. Thunderbolt it, and also just look how frickin' badass that Thunderbolt is. And it paralyzed. Gengar is going to be a tank once he gets a little higher level, plus normal attacks, fighting attacks won't work on him. Yay, Gengar! So, that's Pokemon Brown episode 18. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. Leave me a comment in the video. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I will see you all in the next episode when we tackle this route. Peace out.